Hey guys, new video here. Today I'd like to talk about crafting flasks. Now, this is pretty simple stuff. Everyone knows about these flasks, especially the magic ones. Not much specialness there. But this league, it's kind of funny, a thing you can do, because the Alchemist Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline is kind of like a meta flask. You know, if you're a Pathfinder, even if you're not a Pathfinder, this flask makes you go, I guess, like the fastest per flask click, right? And so what you want to do is you are looking for Alchemist Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline, okay? And the best roll would be 30% increased movement speed. The Alchemist prefix on there will always be a locked-in roll. It won't change, okay? So why am I explaining this, right? It's like easy stuff. That doesn't really matter. If you search, you can find like, 100 of these on PoE Trade. Well, because the Betrayal is kind of scuffed this league. Well, it's a combination of things. It's like a Betrayal being kind of scuffed, where if you do Katarina, they went back on the initial development manifesto where it didn't reset the board. So getting a 26% craft, which I believe is a tier 3 Haku. Is it a tier 3 Haku, I think? No, or Hillock. No. It's one of those two. It's a tier 3 Hillock or Haku. You can look it up on the chart. Is it Hillock? Okay, it's Hillock. You can get 26% if he is tier 3. Now, that seems like, oh, easy, right? But it's actually not that easy, and with less and less players playing, it becomes harder to grab this flask. So I'm going to show you a quick little search here, okay? I'm going to bring this up. And as you can see, I have one here listed for 8.9. It's the only one right now. And you might be like, wait a minute, what the hell? Well, look at the quality, right? 26% guarantees you, I think, on the base level, a 0.1 second thing. But you're like, wait a minute, that's like not that much. Well, you get to like multiply the Pathfinder, Conqueror's Potency, all these things. So people will pay for an extra 0.1, 0.2 duration on the flask. It could save your life. So what you're looking for, right, is you look for the 26%. And as you can see, look at these. You see how these are not Alchemist Quicksilver of Adrenaline, and they're not even listed. So what you can do is you can set up a filter for some of these. So you can just type in Quicksilver Flask, 26% quality in the box right here, and what you can do is you can whoop them, whoop. It'll give you a live search notification. Most of these, I was doing this on stream yesterday a little bit, but I was also doing it off stream, and you can buy some of these very, very cheap. Reason being, when someone sees a flask, like everyone knows the Alchemist Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline is the good one, right? But a lot of times, psychologically, when you see a non-juicy one, like a Chemist, an Ample, an Experimentors, Perpetual, things like these, it doesn't like make people think of like, oh yeah, I can sell that, right? And so people will overlook the 26% quality, which is relatively hard to get. So they'll overlook that, and they might price it for, like, if you whisper them, they'll sell it to you for 10C, 20C, things like that. If you really want to be unethical with it, you can like, if you really want to be unethical, you can whisper them and be like, and you can ask them like, hello, is 26% any different than my 20% flask? And you link them your 20% flask and pretend like you're a noob, right? So they're like, oh my god, this guy, oh my god, okay, 20C, dude, just take it 20C. So you can like do something like that. That's like super unethical though, okay? And then you can just stock up on like a ton of these. And so once again, because these now you might be wondering, why do you show these prefixes, right? Because don't you want the Alchemist? Well, the 26% actually does not get re-rolled. So if I spam Scours, if I spam what's it called, alterations, augments, whenever, the 26% is the moneymaker right there, and that will not change no matter how you craft it. So try to whoop the 26% Alchemist, and then because, like, once again, not a lot of players playing at certain times of the night, you have the only 26% Quicksilver Flask of Adrenaline. People, I have sold these for 5 or 6 exalts, and it's, I'd say it's actually worth 5 or 6 exalts probably, because like, extra time on Flask is kind of invaluable. You chain that with the Solstice Virgil, you chain that with the Pathfinder, with the Conqueror's Potency, and it is a little bit value, right? So it's just a little thing you can do. Okay, that's the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Bye.